welcome back to Elden Ring. So, we're gonna make a quick run up to Rennala real quick. And I don't remember Rennala being all that bad, but we'll see how terrible it goes. I don't remember her being too brutal when I played the game the first time, but that might be because I came here with like a level 17 weapon or something like that. So I'm rocking a plus 14 right now, so I don't know how this is gonna go exactly. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad though. So I remember the first part of her fight being very weird, and the second half is kind of your atypical Souls-like boss, I guess. I think this fight is more similar or more akin to previous Souls games than anything else in the game. Any other boss. Like, this feels like the most Dark Souls Elden Ring boss, I think. So, let's open the grand door of the Academy and see what's going on. Very beautiful in here. Very ornate. These nerds got a lot of books, though. I forgot about the creepy school children. Oh my god. No, get away from me, orphan child. I don't have any lunch money. I just said I don't have any money. I can't afford one school lunch, let alone 20 of them. These things are like $7 a piece. It's outright robbery. Yeah, and there's Rennala herself. Literally floating in a magical crib, because why not? It's a fucking Souls game. So I don't know what's up with the crystalline egg she has. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know what the fuck it represents, either. Like I said, there's a lot about this game that I don't know or I don't understand, so I don't know if that's just an amber egg, or if it's something to do with Ranni. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't fucking know. So, here we learn that books are evil. And fire rains from the ceiling, because why wouldn't it? This fight is honestly pretty cool though, so what you have to do is you have to look for the glowing child. And you gotta smack the glowing child, because I guess that's what she conduits her magic through. It's a little bit weird. And I don't know exactly what the lore implications are. I don't know exactly how it works. It might just be weird, abstract Miyazaki bullshit. You just don't know. So anyway, ruthlessly murder the school children, and then just run up and beat the shit out of her. And because I'm using bleed, I'm pretty sure I'll one-cycle her here. The chandeliers and shit also drop in this fight, which is pretty fucking cool, actually. So yeah, that was the first part of Rennala.
My beloved, have no fear. I will hold thee. Patience. You will be.
What the fuck? I unmuted. Okay. For whatever reason, my Steam Deck is being very complicated with the mute feature, so I guess I just won't mute for my coughs in the future. That's kind of one of the problems with this game, is guess I'm a little bit stronger, weapon-wise, for what I should be at this place, and possibly I should have come here with like a plus 9 or a plus 10. But I was told that you were supposed to be around level 65 for Raya Lucaria. So I'm not exactly over-leveled. But that's the problem with this game, and that's one of the reasons I feel like it suffers, is rather than having a naturally progressive curve where it feels like everything is an adequate challenge and you're doing adequate damage, you can have absolutely overwhelming damage, or you can have a lower possible level than what you're expected to when you reach this area. Or you can be massively over-leveled and over-geared for whatever this area is. And that's part of the reason I feel like Elden Ring suffers a bit.
And the majesty of the night she conjureth.
Okay, so lore-wise, I believe Ranni has taken over her body or something like that, but I don't know exactly what the case is. Let's drop a heal. I rolled it a long time. I should have waited a second more. What are you doing? I don't know what that is. Is this the part where you shoot out bullshit? Oh no, okay. It's just a full moon horde. Okay, I can run that. I tried to dodge right there. That comes back, doesn't it? I don't mind the magic bullshit, but if you're just constantly doing actions, I can't really hit you. Okay, bleed is gonna carry me in this fight. Oh no. Oh. Good to know. That's kind of stupid. Oh, the giant doesn't stick around. It just does a couple attacks and then fucks off. Okay. Good roll. There's a dragon now. That fire still hit me. Come on, man. Oh, it's still here. Couldn't roll, I was running. Rennala, you stupid bitch. Wow. That boss is not as fun as I remember at all. I like all the attacks she has, I just feel like she's able to do too much too fast back to back. Rather than having downtime when she comes out of one attack. Great Rune of the Unborn. This was a great rune, was it? Interesting. I don't recall that. So I feel like she's able to do way too many attacks back to back, and that's kind of why I don't like that fight. Rather than coming out of an attack and having downtime for you to get 1 or 2 strikes in, she just continually does things. And understandably, she's a caster type boss, so she has a lot of ranged attacks, and that's totally fine. Because she doesn't really do anything physical. But I think I would prefer to her have a little bit of physical capability and a lot of magic capability. That way she doesn't just spam nothing but spells all the time constantly. But she's still a very cinematic fight, and I think that's very cool. That fight feels more Bloodborne-y than Dark Souls-y, and I think it's cool that way. This game strikes a delicate balance between the two, and I think it's really cool. Locked. Okay. Okay, so now her body is animate, but she's not alive, because she's dead inside, I think, lore-wise, is the way it goes. And I don't know what this little crystalline child is, but obviously she cradles it for some sort of reason, so I don't know what the lore is behind her. So let's read into the Great Rune and see if we can derive some things from that. If I can figure out where the hell it is. It might be in my consumables. Yes, here we go. Remembrance of Rennala, Queen of the Full Moon, hone into the Erdtree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the finger reader, blah blah blah. In her youth, Rennala was a prominent champion who charmed the Academy with her lunar magic, becoming its master. She also led the Glintstone Knights and established the House of Caria as royalty. Interesting. So I never knew that Rennala was a great soul. I never knew she was a great rune. That's really odd. That's really weird. Okay. So now that the Academy of Raya Lucaria is done, there's still quite a bit of exploration that we can do here, so let's go and explore Raya Lucaria some more. I know there's quite a few items that I've missed by coming here straight away, and I didn't exactly intend to do that, but I feel like that's kind of the natural path. And this game is all about exploration, and being explorative, and going back, and like going over areas again, and combing over things that you've missed. So let's be sure to check out the windows. Let's be sure to go out back here onto this veranda and see if there's anything that we can collect before we take off. I also know that somewhere within this academy there's a hidden wall that I never found. And obviously, behind a hidden wall in a Dark Souls game, there's an item that I've never acquired. And I don't know if it's just extra bullshit, or I don't know if it's something key and it's important, or I don't know if it's unlocking something, like I don't know exactly what it's for. We also have this warp gate to check out, but if I remember correctly, this takes you back into Limgrave, and I don't really want to go to Limgrave right now. I kind of want to stay in Rennala. Are these guys still going to summon the giant great steel meteors of death? No, they're not, it would appear. Okay. So it seems like this is safe now, so let's run down here and get the item. Somber Smithing Stone 5, cool. I think I needed one of those. There's an item here too, that's good news. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure there's no way back across, because I'm pretty sure that jump is too high to be made. So we're gonna have to run back up the stairs and go out the doorway. Which is cool, that's fine. Now I don't have to worry about Indianaing the fucking steel meteors of death. I'm pretty sure we can get back there with very little issue. So that being said, I have no idea where that secret room I'm missing is, but I know there's a secret room somewhere. And this is the wrong door. I have to go out the gate where the guy was. The stupid nerd with the wand and the shield. I've already killed all these guys. I've already gone over there. I've met with the Mad Pumpkin Man. But maybe the room that's hidden is up there somewhere, and I'm totally going the wrong way. I've also been up there as well, but I don't know if the room is over there or not. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's right, they take 3. Absolutely not. Who gave you guys sharp instruments? They're obviously overworked and fatigued. They don't need to be rocking sharp objects. Got a golden rune, cool. Okay, I tried to be nice. I tried to be docile, but now they're asking for pain. I've already been up here. This is where I got beat down in the alley by the jars. Not worried about that. Okay, there is also an undercroft to Rennala as well. If I remember correctly. There's a lot to do with the lifts that go up and down, if I remember right. This is the boss room. I don't think the boss room has anything in it. I'm pretty sure there's nothing secret in here. This might be the area where that hidden wall is. It's not there. I remember it being made of brick, though, is the thing. And I don't know where there's brick walls in this place. Can the other guy shoot magic, or is he... How... Again, how's he blocking? This enemy type is so stupid, dude. If he's in the middle of a swing, he doesn't have the ability to block. His shield is down at his side, but it still negates damage. That makes no sense. I get that it's a buckler, but number one, a buckler wouldn't block you from physical damage. That's number one. Number fucking two, it's down at his side. He's not even holding it up. It's kind of doofy. This looks important. Comet. Okay. I thought that bookcase looked a little bit obscure, just being like a tiny little doorway. Ooh. This seems promising. I didn't even notice this before. This game is a little bit dark, but I think that's kind of cool. Because the contrast in bright colors compared to very dark backgrounds is very good in this game, I think. Okay, there's obviously something we can do here. We have the ability to go over, but I don't know if that brings us somewhere new or not. But I think it does. It does. Okay. This is a new corridor. This was not here before. Any enemies? No enemies. Enemy? Enemy. In true Dark Souls fashion, there's a secret doorway hidden and ruling with freaking awesome great shit. And then they're gonna have fucking enemy ambushes. Of course. This game can never just give you something for free. Even if you're inquisitive, they don't really care. Bastards. Alright, so I suppose now that Rennala is done, we'll do a little bit of the remaining exploration around here, maybe go find a few items in relevance to where the lift is, and then after that, we'll go and head back to, Caleb. We'll go take on Radon. These magic casters are fucking rough, dude. Can't roll twice in a row. I need to get into light equip load. I should probably do that before Radon, actually. So it might be best if I go do some explorative stuff around Caleb before we go fight Radon. I'm very out of my comfort zone in medium equip load. It just does not feel natural for me. Not for my playstyle. I like being as nimble as possible. Actually, hold on. Let me take off all my gear real quick, and we'll see how the roll is in comparison. So let me do a few rolls real quick. So that's mid-load. That's like mashing the button. That's as quickly as I can roll. And then if I take all my gear off, it's definitely a little bit quicker. It's a little bit more consistent, and I get more distance when I roll. I get more evasion. So I definitely need to work on getting into light equip load with this gear setup. At least until I find some other armor pieces that might be a little bit more beneficial for my style and for this build or whatever that I'm making. Really hate these fucking casting pieces of shit. Bitch. Oh, I fucking learned your game, asshole. Blocking from the side like a piece of shit. I've had enough of that. You guys are getting the parry business. I'm fucking playing with you. Like, I don't mind if they block, but, like, if they have the shield down at their side, they shouldn't be able to block shit. That's just fucking stupid. Like, it literally makes no sense. Okay, so if I remember right, there's a ton of stuff we can do around here. We have the ability to jump on here, but the problem is if we do that, I think we go right over the side. So I think you just come up here for this item, and then you go back down. So this is how we got into pure Raya Lucaria. These guys are here. But I don't think they're blocking anything major. I'm pretty sure there's no items back here. Oh, there is an item back here. Okay, it's not a very good one. It's not something I really give a shit about. Maybe if it was like an Elder Rune 10 billion, maybe I would care. So this is the same lift. If this is the same lift, this is designed to be a one-way trip. So maybe we do have to go up here somehow. And I also remember, I think there's another layer upwards. Like, I think there's a canyon and a ravine or something like that. Or maybe we're at the tip-top. We might be at the tippy-tippy. So, let's try to be careful about this. I remember this thing having very wacky physics and, like, throwing you off very stupidly. I definitely remember that being a thing, so we might fall victim to fall damage a couple times trying to mess around with this lift. Okay, and then you have to drop onto another lift, I think? There doesn't appear to be anywhere to go. I've looked down and there's no cliffside. Yeah, that's all just wall. Oh. It's a good thing I looked right. That could have been very disastrous for us. This is where all the grave dudes were. I think I've been around there enough to get all the items there. I don't remember if there's anything over here or not. Like, Elden Ring is such a big fucking game. Like, the worlds are so massive and expansive that it's very easy to miss items, I feel. Are there platforms on this wheel? Doesn't seem like there are. It just seems like a giant gear. There don't appear to be any platforms on it, so it doesn't seem like we can ride that down. I would ride this all the way down, but the problem with this is I don't know where the drop-off point is. So I guess let's experiment, and if we die, we die. Whatever, fuck it, not a biggie. Although I do have 25,000 runes on me, so maybe this was a bad idea. Can we survive that? Yes, we can. Okay. Yes, that I remember. I remember that thing. So I know if you let this thing grab you and kill you, it takes you somewhere, but I don't remember where it takes you, and I really don't want to find out. So rather than doing that, we're gonna kill the shit out of this thing instead. Fire materials. Oh, fireflies, okay. That's another thing about Elden Ring. Like I was saying before, with the contrast to the bright colors and the dark backdrops, I like the idea of having glowflies and shit like that. It's really cool. Kind of gives it an air of, like, magic. Even though we're in a primarily magical area, I kind of like the idea. Longcat Tail Talisman. I think that gives us fall damage negation. If I remember right. If I remember correctly. Grants immunity to fall damage, but does not prevent death from a high fall. So people like Darkside Phil, when they're wandering through the catacombs of Dark Souls 3, don't have to worry. They spelled it out for you. So a little backstory on that. Phil thought that Spook, the spell, prevented death from fall damage. And, he plummeted, I'm not even joking, from like a fucking 300-foot cliff. Trying to get his souls back, and then died. And then he complained about it and whined about it for like 20 minutes. It was hilariously funny. I've made a grave error. I've made a grave mistake. So basically, he ran off the edge and then died, and then complained about dying because he didn't think that the spell would kill him if he used it. And, fell and, like, lost all his souls trying to get them back, and I thought it was really funny. So the bad news about falling to death in Raya Lucaria is we fell right in front of where the giant gear maiden is going to respawn at. So we have to avoid the maiden, pick up our souls, run through the crack in the rock, and not die. And I don't know how confident I am in being able to do that. How did I do this before? I went up and around, didn't I? I think I did. So if I go up and around, I can just ride the elevator back down. It's also a very long elevator ride, which also kind of sucks, but it's okay. It's fine. It's my own fucking fault. Oh. I almost made another grave error. Should have looked before I leapt. Oh, I thought he was going to carpool with me. I guess not, though. Maybe he's afraid of heights. Maybe he's trying to conquer his demons. I don't know. Okay, so I think I rode this all the way down before, so rather than getting off at platform 9 3/4, I think we're just going to keep going. And we're going to ride the wave and see what happens. And if I lose out on these 25,000 runes, I'm not exactly super pressed about it. It's not a very big deal. I'd prefer to get them back, but if I can't, then I can't. It's not a big deal. Where is it? Right behind me. I should have rolled earlier. Should have definitely rolled earlier. Okay, where did I fall and die at? Where are my runes? They're not over here. It says they're over there somewhere. Okay, delayed my roll just enough. Where the fuck are my runes? Oh, maybe they're where I fell. Rather than... okay. That fall damage is definitely enough to kill you. Right, so now that we've explored down here, I guess we just take the elevator back. So let's do that. That was very fucking stupid of me. I can't believe I actually ran off the ledge and just fucking killed myself. I mean, I totally can. That doesn't seem too far-fetched. Sounds exactly like me, honestly. Totally cool, though. Please don't slide me off. There's an item over there. Oh, nice. Good jump. Well, it's not a very good one, though. It's just a Trina Lily. I don't really care about that. I don't even know what that does. Alright, Raya Lucaria kinda sucks, but I don't think they have contingency plans for students doing haphazardous leaps across elevators. Although I'm pretty sure the safety committee has some conditions and some concerns about the way these elevators are. What's up? Welcome to the Academy of Raya Lucaria. I thought you were gonna tell me my mic is muted again. I was about to be very ashamed and depressed. There we go. Okay, so I think with that, I think Raya Lucaria is complete, so I don't think Raya Lucaria is anywhere near as big as I thought it was initially. I know there's a couple items that I'm missing in here, and I know there's some ramparts that you can go around, and, like, there's a big area with a chandelier in it, if I remember correctly. Also, we have not been over here like I thought we had. Isn't there a creepy, crazy, yeah, fucking bat gargoyle thing around here somewhere? Okay. God, enemies in this game are so fucking goddamn agile compared to you. I gotta back up. Are they like mechanical gargoyles? I love this game so much. I mean, the itty bitty titty committee never complained about your bitch ass. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so like that's what I mean about Elden Ring. Like, so in certain conditions and in certain ways, Elden Ring is just like the previous Dark Souls games. And then in other ways, it really sets itself apart with a lot of the crazy fucking stupid moves that they give some of the enemies. Like, there's absolutely not a single enemy in Dark Souls history, even in the more modern Dark Souls 3, like the most recent of the Souls series. Would there ever be an enemy that can just sit there and do whap, 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 and, like, do, like, 80 fucking attacks back to back to back to back to back? Like, there was never anything like that at all. And that's why I was saying, like, it seems like they programmed some of the enemies with, like, just overly absurd, ridiculous bullshit attacks just to fuck you over. And I don't really find that challenging. I think that is kind of bad in an approach, and I think it's very stupid. Because all the Souls games before were about acclimating. They were all about, like, gauging your enemy and, like, knowing when to dodge and how to get through and iframe certain things. And using the enemy moves to your advantage and finding openings in their guard to when you could strike. Not just having an enemy that can do, like, 70,000 spins and fucking whap you 1,000 times. It's just kind of dumb and it doesn't make sense. Like, it's just a little bit counterintuitive. And I don't find that very fair. I think it's a little idiotic. But, like, it's their game. They can make it however the fuck they want. I just find it a little bit silly and a little bit doofy. So there's an item down there, but I don't recall how to get down there. There's also an item over there that I want. Summer Games Fest is Friday. Yeah, but from what I heard, Jeff Keighley said it was going to be about releases that have already happened. It was going to be, like, mostly an add-ons focused kind of thing, I think. I'll probably still watch the showcase, and hopefully there's some new announces, but he said it's not going to primarily focus on a whole bunch of new stuff, and that's a little bit disappointing. Like, the PlayStation showcase was okay. It's not exactly what I had expected, but that being said, I think Nintendo is also doing a presentation here soon. Yeah, I want Judas as well, because I think that's from the same person that made BioShock. Oh, that looks actually really killer. Honestly? Yeah, that looks really sick. I think Judas looks killer, because I think it's the same developer that did BioShock. Let me check if I'm in heavy load, because if I'm not in heavy load, I'm still in mid? Okay. We'll rock this instead. I kind of like the Royal Karian drip. At least for now. I'm not going to get my true drip until, like, very, very late in-game. Because I think I have to go to the Snowy Giant area for me to get the shit that I actually want to rock, in terms of fashion. So, how do we get back? Wait, what's up here? Oh, this is where the archers were, isn't it? The ones that were shooting at me when I was fucking with the dogs, or the dogs were fucking with me. I didn't really fuck with the dogs. They gave me more of a bad time. Speak of the devils. Dogs in these games have always been fucking bullshit. Especially if there's fucking 2 of them. I can handle 1 dog, but having more than 1 dog is just asinine. Actually, it's ass-a-canine because they're fucking dogs. I'm very surprised he didn't grab me there. We take those. Come on, dude, I couldn't roll. I even input the roll before he grabbed, but because the game has such a delayed registry for when you want to do inputs, it didn't let me roll before he could get his grab animation out. Okay, fuck that. We're going in here. I'm at least getting a fucking area advantage on your guys' asses. Okay, we still have to go down here. I haven't checked down there yet. Of course, there's an item behind the tombstones, of course. Karma. It's 3 a.m. and I gotta work at fucking 3:30 in the afternoon. Rough, dude. Good thing you only need 8 hours of sleep per day, so you can stay here and fucking feed into your work cycle. Spectral Lance. Cool. Okay. There's not another one of those evil mechanical gargoyles down here. Right? No, okay. Then again, I don't know what your commute to work is like. I don't know how long you have to go to be able to get there. Okay, so now that we've thoroughly explored the Academy of Raya Lucaria, let's go down and do some optional stuff around the Journey of the Lakes that I missed, or I overlooked last time. So, off-screen, while I was leveling up my weapon and I was getting a few levels and everything, I did kind of run and just open as many caves as possible. I tried to not do them off-screen, but maybe I did 1 or 2 or 3 of them, possibly. I don't know, I can't remember. But I'm trying to include as much of the content that the game has to present as possible for streaming, that way you guys can see just how much Elden Ring has to offer. But that being said, Elden Ring offers so much. Like I said, there's no guarantee that I was going to be able to do all of it. And I will put in my best effort, best foot forward to try and get as much stuff as possible, but I can't guarantee that I'll do everything in the game. But I will try to do so. Like tolerating these fucking arrow shooty fucks. Oh, hey. This is how you get down here. Ah. Nope, 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 nope. I remember that move. I don't like that. Look how many arrows... Oh my god, dude. Look how many arrows he coated this cave with. Jesus Christ. These things are fucking ridiculous, man. I would love to see that kind of enemy in Sekiro where you just have to go twing, twing, cling, 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 and like just like parry all the arrows out of the air. Genichiro wouldn't stand a fucking chance against one of those things. Discount Sasuke Uchiha looking ass. Okay, I don't believe there's anything over here, so fuck Raya Lucaria for now. And there's a Grace, perfect. Just the kind of calling card cab taken I needed to get the fuck out of this shithole. And I work with my boss. I told her I won't be able to come in, but my coworker, if I don't have orientation, then I can come in, but then again, I never told them. Nice. So, question being is, do you have today off work or not? Also, honestly, now that I get a look at my goblin waifu, she's actually pretty fine. She doesn't look all that bad.